Welcome to Reiki. I'm glad you're here. Let's spend some time together. Today's Reiki is for the divine feminine, to strengthen and heal and embrace and experience and let go through the lens of your powerful, productive, and purposeful divine feminine. So if you are a man, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that you recognize that indeed you have a feminine side, a divine feminine side, and you are welcome. And for all my soul sisters out there, you are welcome. So as always, I'm going to encourage you to get into a place of deep peace and relaxation. Whether you want to lie down and get comfortable, you want to sit in a meditative space, wherever it is that you would like your body to be for this meditation, I invite you to get there. And take some good cleansing breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And if you have any physical discomfort in the body, we're inviting the power of Reiki energy to go straight to that place of physical discomfort right now, so that we can get through that layer and get to a deeper layer of connection with yourself, your higher self, and the two sides of you. So if something in the physical body is calling your attention right now, perhaps you'd like to put your own healing hands there. Perhaps you'd like to send your own healing breath to that space. And invite in the energy of peace and deep relaxation. And as the pain or discomfort from the physical body starts to dissipate, I want you to notice your womb space, and whether you have a womb or not. That womb space is the space of divine creation. The place where we get to partner with God and another human to grow life. And in the metaphysical sense, that womb space is where we partner with God to co-create goodness in our life. When we feel those little bumps of inspiration, of what we know we're supposed to be doing with our life, and we take a step, and the divine takes a step, and we take a step, and the divine takes a step, and we take a step, and the divine is surrounding us. With inspiration and support. So I'd like you to put your hands on your belly. We have a complicated relationship with our belly, most of us. And as you place your own healing hands on your own belly, you can breathe in to the belly space and out, expanding the belly and contracting the belly. Expanding the belly, and contracting the belly, expanding the belly, and contracting the belly. And throughout this guided healing time, you can continue that belly breath if that feels right for you. Another nice place for your own healing hands might be your knees, or perhaps the bottoms of your feet. Just feeling really connected to your humanness and to the earth herself. I was reflecting earlier with a client here in my space in Kansas City. When we were talking about motherhood, and she's the mother of 2 very young children, and she works full time, and her partner is in school full time, and they are juggling all the things. And she shared that sometimes she feels rage and anger, and she feels like she gives all of her energy to her work day, and then her children don't get her best. Now, even if you don't have children, or you don't have children in your home anymore, I bet that example could bring to mind something in your own life in which you feel like you provide a lot of energy expenditure. And then at the end of the day, you don't have much energy left. So we're asking for healing in that part of who you are. That part of you that is a beautiful nurturer, a beautiful caretaker, a generous giver. And then we're going to allow the truth of righteous anger or rage that many of us find is welling up a lot these days, or at least more than we would like it to. And sometimes we don't even attach a story to the rage, but it's there. And perhaps the feminine side of you feels like, ooh, that's too strong. I need to put a lid on that. But in today's session, I'm going to encourage you not to put a lid on it, but rather allow it to bubble and boil and spill over and complete the cycle of disgust, despair, dismay, drama. And while you're allowing that bubbling to come up to the surface and dissipate, so that you can come back to your life in the form that you would like to be here as a loving person, I want you to think about the earth. So we often call her Mother Earth, right? Because she nurtures and provides shelter and warmth and food and clothing and water to all who inhabit her. But I want you to think also about how she rages. She has volcanoes that erupt. She has hurricanes, seas that rage, tornadoes, droughts. So the earth herself is not always the sweet picture of a demure, loving mother. She's multidimensional. She's hot and cold. She's breezy and still. She's raging and calm. She's abundant and sparse. She's generous and completely tapped out dry. And yet every day the sun rises above her. And every day the moon orbits around her. And she gains wisdom in her movement and in her stillness. So what about you, wise one? can you be in the reality of a multi-dimensional person? With a divine feminine side. That is soft and warm, and also cold and hard. So I'm going to just let you sit with those images for a little while and see how they settle within your spirit. So we are reminding the Reiki healing energy to help you truly experience your feminine side, your receptive side. And to accept the good with the bad, the ugly with the beautiful. And to know that this synergy is modeled with great wisdom for you right here on Mother Earth. All right, now we are going to tune into the cyclical nature of a feminine existence. So the rising and falling of the tides. The full moon, the waxing moon, the waning moon, the new moon, and how our body water changes and shifts. And we're going to ask for Reiki support here, because it's not always comfortable to be inconsistent. right? Some of us have some things that always seem to be consistent for us. And others of us seem to just, we're just tossed and turned with the tides. And so we're coming to today's session with gratitude. Deep gratitude for the unique expression that is each one of us. Some of us with consistency, and some of us with constant change. And I'd also like you to tune into how there's this beautiful synergy and dance between the feminine and the masculine, the yin and yang. The consistent structure and the waving in the winds. And we're asking the Reiki energy to highlight for you how beautiful you are. No matter the consistency or inconsistency of your energy patterns. No matter the feedback that you receive from others, which sometimes doesn't feel good. And as you are tapped into the beauty of the earth and the support of the heavens, that your feminine side is seen and accepted and nurtured and loved, just like you see and hear and nurture and love from your heart. And now if your hand or hands are still on your belly and you're still breathing deeply from your belly, I want you to notice how your perspective and your energy has changed. Perhaps you want to move one hand to your heart space, or your third eye, or the back of the neck. The back of the neck is such a nurturing place to send Reiki. And here as we close, I want you to tune into a beautiful wave of relaxation coming through the right and left sides of the body. And washing down through the throat and the heart, the solar plexus, and the sacral, and the root. And all the way to the core of the center of the earth. This wave of relaxation is bringing into balance your divine feminine and your divine masculine. All of your chakras, all of your intentions, and bringing you peace. Amen. My name is Jennifer Hall. It is my distinct honor to share Reiki healing with you here on YouTube. As I shared earlier in the session, I had a client here today, and during our session, I was just overwhelmed with a spirit of gratitude for getting to do what I get to do. This was only the second time that she had come to see me, and she's made some really beautiful progress in her life. And today we had this divine feminine healing for her, and she just left today feeling seen and heard and understood and known. And I left today feeling grateful to get to do this for a living. So thank you for being here and being a part of that. And if you would like to learn how to channel Reiki for yourself, I teach classes. If you would like a one-on-one session, even if you can't come to Kansas City in person, I can see you online. Take a chance on you, right? Take a chance on you. And allow the universal life force energy to work through your life to bring you peace and comfort. Until next time, the light in me recognizes and bows to the light in you. Namaste.